The surest way to make your dreams come true is to live them. Forget injuries. Never forget kindnesses. If thinking should precede acting, then acting must succeed thinking. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. My destination is no longer a place, rather a new way of seeing. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. The essence of technology is by no means anything technological. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. Only courageous hearts can endure the bitterness of truth. Truth that came too late was as useful as a meal to a dead man. Our moral economy went bankrupt long before our financial one. There are people who have money and people who are rich. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. If it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. One must wait until the evening to see how splendid the day has been. It would be so nice if something made sense for a change. Some people could look at a mud puddle and see an ocean with ships. All the world is made of faith and trust and pixie dust. Done is better than perfect. You can't always be right, but you can be wrong a lot less. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. Stay quiet about your goals. Soon your results will do all the talking. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. No matter how safe and beautiful it is, a cage is still a cage. Better the comfort of a lie than the absurdity of the truth. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. Make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you. Remember that you are only alive now. This is the only moment you have. Embrace it. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. The distance between insanity and genius is measured only by success. If I had it all to do again, there would be more bodies. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. The truth is the kindest thing we can give folks in the end. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. The storm is what they threw at me. The hurricane is what I became. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. Procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. The only thing that can grow is the thing you give energy to. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. The butterfly counts not months, but moments, and has time enough. No one from the outside can tell or show you what is in your heart. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. What keeps life fascinating is the constant creativity of the soul. When envoys are sent with compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. Know what you want, work to get it, then value it once you have it. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. Nobody ever lives their life all the way up, except bullfighters. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. History, Stephen said, is a nightmare from which I am trying to awake. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. If truth doesn't set you free, generosity of spirit will. Only dead fish go with the flow. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value.